I'm recording this. I've already been waiting about 15 minutes to start this check knowledge. And this happens almost every single time I go to do a check knowledge. This is one of my biggest issues with CTU and this IntelliPath. Seriously. I would sit here and wait, and then it'll fail. If I change the screen, close the screen, or anything like that, it kills it. And it gives me a 50% or less, and makes me have to do everything. School's charging something like $10,000, $20,000, and for what? Nothing works. In the year at CTU that I've been here a year, a little over a year, this is what goes on. And I've only had one class where I learned anything. The rest of the classes were already new, or they were basic fundamentals that I think should have been learned in the associate degree or junior college. This is a bachelor degree. If you don't know how a keyboard works and you're going into the IT field, you got serious issues. You should know all the basics before you even try to go for a bachelor degree. And these schools allowing these kids and these students to come in without an associate degree, without any kind of knowledge at all about the courses or the subject that they want to learn, is just showing that the schools are only interested in money. They're not interested in the students. They don't care about the students. All they care about is the bottom dollar, just like a business. If you're gonna be run like a business, then you ought to be held responsible like a business. This right here is ridiculous. This is total ridiculous. I'm gonna sit here and wait and see how long it takes. I've never waited the whole time to see how long it takes. That's crazy. I could be learning on my own instead of sitting here waiting for a page to load. Yeah, I'm required to pay the $20,000 or whatever it is, $10,000, $20,000, but my money ain't being used for the school. Evidently, it's not being used for the program, because the program would be working a lot better for $20,000. If not, then you need to fire the IT department and hire new people to get the job done. If I'd done some work like this, if I hadn't made a program like this, my business would have been shut down. I wouldn't be 7 years, almost 8 years in business, designing websites. That's because if it don't work, I don't release it. I don't publish it. We'll sit here and wait and see how long it takes. Luckily for me, come on. Lucky for me, I'm disabled and I've got nothing better to do except make money. And I'm not making money when I'm in school. School's taking away from my money time. And I wonder why I don't take it seriously. This is exactly why I don't take it seriously. Oh, I timed out. Imagine that. And now watch. And still ain't gonna be no questions. That's how long I've been sitting here waiting on this thing to load. It's long enough that it timed me out. That's 15 minutes. 15 minutes for a page to load me some questions. I ought to go live on Facebook or Twitch or YouTube channel or my YouTube channel and let the rest of the world see this. Maybe then you'll fix it. I'm not threatening, I'm just getting aggravated with this. Well, you're not participating in class, you're not doing your schoolwork, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. What am I supposed to be doing? Waiting for a page to load? This is more boring than watching grass grow. I could be doing something productive. I could be designing a new website. I could be working on a new graphic design. I could be working on a new banner. I've got a startup I want to get started working on. I could be doing that. And instead, I'm sitting here waiting for a page to load. It's ridiculous. We'll sit here and see how long it takes. Watch it time me out again. It'll be 30 minutes. That means it'll be 30 minutes that I've been waiting for this page to load. And like I said, if I cancel it, refresh the page, or back the page up, then I get failed. And I have to take the whole entire thing, whether I know anything about it or not. And statistics, I know pretty good. I know a little bit about statistics. I'm not an expert on it, but I get by. I don't know enough that I can put most statistics together in my head, just based on common knowledge or research knowledge. If I can do some research on a subject, it only takes about 15-20 minutes, and I can put together a nice little pamphlet or whatever you need. I just sit here and make my coffee. Now I'm going to roll a cigarette. How much you want to bet I'll smoke this cigarette and it still won't be loaded? I'm recording it. I should be streaming it, to be honest. All these college suicides is because they're putting these kids through stress. It's too damn much stress, man. There's no room for failure. Failure and mistakes is how you learn. You can't learn if you don't make a mistake. If you never make a mistake, you're doing it by the book, then you're not learning nothing. You're learning what somebody else already knows works. You're not testing nothing. You're not learning nothing. There's other ways of doing things. You don't have to do things exactly one way. There's always an alternative way. Always. You can go to town just because you can go to town. You can drive to town. You can ride a bike to town. You can walk to town. You can hitchhike to town. You can jog to town. There's always more than one option. Always. But in today's world, in these schools that I've been to, the last 3 that I went to, there's no room for error. You don't make a mistake. You make a mistake, you're gone. That's it. You're over. You're ruined. Same thing with jobs. That's why so many people commit suicide. That's why so many people go crazy in their head. Stress. You gotta be perfect. Can't make a mistake. And that's bull. Everybody makes mistakes. To make a mistake and to err is to be human. We're not machines. We're not, and even machines don't do it perfect because somebody's got to program that machine. We'll sit here and wait. We'll see how long it takes. I got a 2 terabyte external hard drive that I'm saving this to, so like I said, if I want to, I'll just put it on stream, and I can stream it live and let Facebook and YouTube record it for me. I'm still waiting. And yeah, I done finished rolling my cigarette, getting ready to light it. Oh. I rolled my cigarette. Finish smoking the one I already had first. While I wait for this page to load. And just to show you that I am connected to the internet, this right here is my website. Watch how quick my website loads. My website don't play. Boom, I'm already loaded. Less than 3 seconds. That's the way a website's supposed to load. 4 seconds. Average time for a website to load is 4 seconds. If the user has to wait more than 4 seconds, they're going to another website. You're losing business. Oh, let's go back over here and see what the school is doing. Still loading. Let's check out my other website. This is my main website right here. I'm gonna F5. I'm gonna refresh it. Look at that. 4 seconds. Less than 4 seconds. Let's check out, this is a webpage I just designed last night. Look at that. Already loaded. Let's go to my other one. Got it already loaded. YouTube will load quicker than the school will. That's my website. That's my newest website. My hosting website. Wow, look at that. It's already loaded too. Even Facebook loads quicker than the school website. Now that is bad. I've got over 4,000, almost 5,000 people on my Facebook. I got a ton of messages and all kinds of stuff. Click to refresh. Well, I finished smoking that cigarette. I smoked the one I just rolled. Wow, look at that. And the school website, still loading. I can sit here and watch a YouTube while I'm waiting for this thing to load. I think I ought to be streaming this so the whole world can see it. So I have witnesses. This is unacceptable. From a school that's trying to teach me to design websites, and I've already designed a website that loads better than the school website. Unacceptable. I sat here, made my coffee, rolled a cigarette, finished smoking one cigarette, now I'm smoking a second cigarette. 30 minutes. Over 30 minutes actually, because I started recording about 10 minutes after I started waiting on it. I've already been doing the work on my own. If I can't do it through the school, this is ridiculous. If I made a website that took this long to load, I would have never lasted 8 years. I would have already been out of business. Like I said, if I close it or refresh it, it's going to count against me. So I've got no choice but sit here and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, or take a failing grade and have to do all the work that even the work that I already know. Or is that the intention? Yes, I got weak internet. My computers are not weak. My computers are ready to roll. My computers will do anything I tell them to do. See? Even YouTube plays.
T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Even YouTube loads. So I could be busting cameras instead of sitting here waiting for a page to load. Yes, it's still loading. Not even one question yet. It ain't give me the first question yet. I might just lay down and I might just sit here and take me a nap while I wait on it. It's going to time me out again. Should be popping up any minute. This is time I could be working on anything else besides waiting on a web page to load. Oh. I done smoked this cigarette, second cigarette. I smoked 2 cigarettes, made my coffee, drank half of my coffee, and I'm still waiting on a web page to load. CTU, this is unacceptable. I'm paying y'all down. Y'all are getting paid real good money for me to learn. I'm not learning. I'm learning how not to make a web page. And full screen don't matter. Every one of my pages is loading quicker than this. I'm gonna sit here and smoke 2 cigarettes. Still loading. Oh, lovely way to spend an hour waiting on a page to load. Other students might not be able to record and do everything that I can do. Because I've been a web professional for 18 years. I just wanted that piece of paper showing that I do know it. I didn't know I was going to have to go through this aggravation and the stress. This is the time I could be making money. And instead of making money, I'm sitting here waiting on a web page to load. From the school that's teaching me how to do web pages. That's irony right there. Still waiting. This is why I'm ready to give up on school. I can learn a whole lot more, a whole lot faster on my own. I can learn anything I want to learn on my own a lot easier than this. And a lot cheaper. Without paying $10,000, $20,000 and without going in debt for a student loan. I've been awake 30 minutes, an hour now. I've been waiting 30 minutes on this page to load. That's the second time out. Oh. I've got better things to do than sit here and wait on this mess to load. Seriously. I'm being straight up. I've got a whole lot better things to do. A whole lot better things to do than wait on a page to load. And that's the funny thing is my pages don't take that long to load. I'm still waiting. CTU, if y'all want me to do my schoolwork, I suggest you fix these websites. This is unacceptable. $10,000, $20,000 for an education, and I can't even get the website to load. And y'all supposed to teach me how to build a website, yet my websites will load in 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And I've got a ton of stuff on my websites. I don't get the traffic y'all get. I can get the traffic if I'd stop school and start concentrating on my business instead of concentrating on the school. Because you can see right here, school ain't teaching me nothing. I'm going to upload this to, I ain't got no choice. I'm going to upload it to YouTube to make a link. Or upload it to my website. It's going to be too big for my website. But I can upload it to the Google servers. They'll let me. Just so I can get a link to share it with y'all, with CTU. I gotta go start me another coffee. Everybody acts like I'm telling a lie when I say that I sit here and wait on pages to load for the school. No, school can't be that bad. They're professionals. They know what they're doing. They're teaching you how to design websites. This time I recorded it, so I got proof. Well, I got tired of it. I am tired of it. The school is supposed to work for me. I'm the one paying the school. The school's getting paid from the government and from grants and scholarship. I'm the one that's got to pay all of that back with a job when I get a job. If I can get a job at this rate, I'm not learning nothing to get a job. I'm already running my own business. And my website's load a whole lot better than this junk. Everyone needs telepaths. There's nothing. What are we doing? So 90% of my time in school is spent waiting on a telepath to load. And yes, it is still loading. Oh, I must do it even better. There you go. Now you can see the time and date in the bottom corner. You see the time in the bottom corner right here? Wednesday, 12/11/2019. Let's show you I'm not doing the camera magic. I can even show you right here. Now it's going to be bad if my website updates its plugins quicker than CTU and telepath loads. That's going to be the real irony. That's quite a bit to update too. And telepath's still loading. You either need to get better servers or you need to get better IT people. Or get away from AI learning and make the instructors start earning their pay and teach us. If I want to learn from a computer, I can already learn from a computer. Still loading. And I'm on a little bitty GoDaddy server. I don't have a dedicated server. And Telepath should be on a dedicated server. And it should have load balance. There's no reason at all for it to take this long for the page to load. No reason at all. Oh, y'all gonna teach me to build a website when the websites y'all are using you can't even load. I might as well be watching paint dry or grass grow. It's more interesting than watching Windows update. I'm unfinished updating. This is my big website. $12 views already so far today. My website. CTU still loading. I've got 5 spine diseases. I sit here and work on 3 computers all day long, 4 computers sometimes. I don't get disability. Companies won't hire me because of my disability. 5 spine diseases. That's why I wanted that piece of paper to show that I could do the work. I've got ankylosing spondylitis. I've got degenerative disc disease. I've also got bulging and herniated disc in my back. I've got spinal stenosis, and I've got foraminal narrowing of the spine, and I've got a collapsed disc in my neck. I've got partial use of my left hand. I'm making a fist right there, like that. So I decided to go to school, try to get a piece of paper to show that I do know what I'm doing. I can't get a piece of paper like this. I make my own piece of paper at this point. This is ridiculous. I'm still waiting. Now my page is going to load slower now because I got two tabs open to the same website and I'm editing. It's still loading. I'm sitting here almost made a whole complete web page. I done smoked 3 cigarettes, drank a coffee, made a coffee, drank it, smoked 3 cigarettes. I've been waiting for this web page to load for an hour. Load one question. It ain't even loaded the first question yet. Timed out again. That's the third time out. And yes, it is still loading. I give up. CTU, fix this. If you want me to stay in this school, I suggest this gets fixed. This is continuously happening for a year. I've complained about it and complained about it and complained about it, and it's still occurring. So either my complaints are going unlistened to, nobody's paying attention to them, or nobody cares. And if the school don't care, then why should the students care? Because I know I'm not the only student this is happening to. I'm probably the only student that's been able to record it as proof. And yeah, it's going to be too long for me to upload to my website. It's over an hour now. I'm not going to have any choice but to upload it to Facebook or YouTube. That's going to make the school look ridiculous and stupid. And if that's the image the school wants, well, that's the image they earn. I can't help it. I'm just trying to do my part. My part is to come in here, log in, and do my work. I pay the school. The school gets paid to design these websites and make the website load. If the website don't load, it is not the student's fault. It is the school's fault. Now, I'll probably get in trouble for uploading it to YouTube, but you know what? At this point, I don't really care no more. I've wasted enough time on CTU. Prove to me that this school is worth me staying in. Prove to me that this school is worth it. Fix the website. Give me credit. And let me redo it. Now, last term was my fault because my internet got turned off. Because I spent so much time in school that I didn't take care of my business and take care of my bills. I fixed it. It took me 3 weeks. I fixed it. I got the internet back on. And now I'm dealing with this. Now, if I have to fix my mistakes, CTU needs to fix their mistakes. Y'all need to fix y'all's mistakes. And this right here is not a mistake. This is a flaw. This is a big glitch. And I know I'm not the only student that this is happening to. Everything else works fine. All my websites load, Facebook loads, YouTube loads, everywhere loads except CTU's and Telepath. And sometimes the CTU website won't even load. On a Thursday. Thursday between 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern, the CTU website will not load. It won't let me log in. Too much traffic. Because y'all don't have your load balance running right. Everybody's trying to log in for that last minute to get everything turned in before Friday. That's why I try to get everything done on Wednesday, then I turn it in on Friday. The first of the week, every week, the first thing I do is I come in here and I come to the assignment list. My learning materials. First of the week, every week. Tuesday night, midnight, this is where I'm at. I'll come in here, I'll pick whatever unit I want, and I'll learn it. Or I will come over here to, well, I can't click it. If I click it, I get discredited. It's going to give me a 50%, and I haven't had a chance to do nothing. Which means I've got to do everything for the week, even if I know it. I've got to redo it all just because the website won't load. This is unacceptable. $10,000 to $20,000 I'm paying y'all. For what? What are y'all doing to earn this money? From what I can see, nothing. We see an instructor once a week on a video, if we're lucky. If we have time or happen to be at a computer during the live class. So what are y'all doing to earn your money? I'll just sit here and put a web page together, then drink a whole coffee, smoke 5 cigarettes, I'm getting ready to smoke a 6th one. And the website still hasn't loaded the first question yet. This is my technology. It's due by Friday. Today's Wednesday. Look, right there. I'm going to move my camera out of the way here. This is ridiculous. I've got better things to do than sit here and wait on a web page to load. I've got a business to run. I've got 3 channels to do content for. I've got articles that I should be typing. And instead, I'm sitting here waiting on a website to load for school. And I'm paying them $10,000 to $20,000 to teach me to build a website. And they can't even get their own websites to load. So how are they going to teach me? Mine will load. And mine loads quick. It's supposed to be 4 seconds. 1 1,000. 2 1,000. 3 1,000. 4 1,000. 5 1,000. 5 seconds. But now it took me 5 seconds to load it. But at the same time, this site right here, our IntelliPath, is still pulling resources trying to load, and my page is still loading within 4 and 5 seconds. If y'all want me to stay in this school, somebody's got to do something. Somebody better explain this. Because this is unacceptable. This is totally unacceptable. It gives me doubt as to the ability of CTU to teach me. If they can't get their own websites to load, then how are they going to teach me to make my websites load? And mine's already loads. I feel sorry for the students that don't know anything about it. They think this is regular, this is normal, and this is not normal. It should not take this long for a website to load. At all, under no condition, unless you're on Wi-Fi and you're only getting 1 bar. Only then would it might be acceptable. And that would be the student's problem. If I was CTU, these web pages would load in under 2 seconds. And I would make sure that they would be able to load even on a weak Wi-Fi signal. My websites will load on a 2 bar. If you're getting at least 80 kilobytes per second, my website will load. Now, anything under 80 gets a little difficult because, it fluctuates. And if you get below 80 kilobytes per second, then yeah, you're on dial-up. And dial-up does have issues sometimes. I'm not on dial-up. I'm wired. I'm on CenturyLink wired internet. Yeah, it sucks. It's not real good internet. I'm only getting 1.1 or 1.4 megabytes per second. Sometimes 1.7 megabytes. It's strong enough for YouTube to load. It's strong enough for Facebook to load. It's strong enough for my games to load. I can run Twitch. I can run Facebook. I can run YouTube. I can run my websites. I can run any other website on the web. I'm not wasting no more time on this. CTU, fix this. Or I've got no choice but to go somewhere else. Maybe the next school will take care of their students. Earn their money. But right now, I'm not saying where y'all are earning no money. I'm paying. I'm the one that's got to pay back all this the past year, and I've learned only one term in it over a year. One term that I learn anything. Everything else is all fundamentals and stuff that I've already know, stuff that should be learned in junior college or associate's degree. I'm not paying CTU to teach me what I already know. I'm not paying CTU to teach me fundamentals. I want to know how to do web design. I want to know how to write my own programs. I want to know how to write my own web apps. This is nonsense. How can they teach me if they can't even get their own to work? Yeah, I'm starting to sound like a broken record. I'm off of here. Y'all have a good one. CTU, fix this junk. This is nonsense and this is unacceptable.